Okay, so here I am in the map, and I need to practice my route to make sure I don't get tagged. When I start the game, I'm gonna be here talking to them, you know, and then I'm gonna count down, and I put a secret.
Alright.
A while back, I tested the most absurd one-star theme park reviews I could find across all of America. However, if you remember the video, I didn't ride any real roller coasters because I'm terrified of them. When I was little, I rode the Iron Rattler at Six Flags, and I hated it so much, I vowed to never ride a roller coaster ever again. Until today. That's right, I found even more insane one-star theme park reviews, and my only rule for this challenge is I have to leave a 5-star review at each theme park, but I can't lie. First up, Dollywood. It feels like I'm in a little fairy tale right now. This is so fun. Dollywood is in Tennessee. There's a theme park, a water park, cabins, and much more. Dollywood is interesting because it claims to be the #1 theme park in America. The same America that boasts places like Disney World, Universal Studios, and Gatorland. I don't know much about Gatorland. I don't want to go there, actually. Do I want to live in an America where Dollywood is the #1 theme park? Not if Kate is right about this place. Kate left a 1-star review and said, "This place is absolute shot. 1 star." I'm not going to say the bad word there. Reading between the lines, it seems like Kate doesn't really like it here. But why? One-liners feel cooler if I turn around when I say them, I don't know. A ton of the 1-star reviews for Dollywood are about the food. Seth P said, "I love Dollywood. I'm a season pass holder for many years. I love the cinnamon bread, make me happy. Got some to take home today. When I got home, I detected there was no cinnamon or sugar on it. Just a loaf of white bread." What the fork? I put my reputation on the line. To my peers, I told them all, Dollywood have the best theme park food. And you make me look stupid to my family. No cinnamon, no sugar, scam artists. 1 star. That escalated so quickly. I feel like I need to take a seat for a moment. Okay, I feel better. Anyways, Starla said, "Don't get the tornado dog." 1 star. She also attached a photo captioned, "Don't you dare." I think that's the tornado dog. Other than food, the main complaint is wait times. Like, listen to what Charlie said. "Lines. We spent the entire day waiting in lines. Lines to get in, lines to get checked, lines to measure kids, lines for food, lines for rides. I came home exhausted, but I forced myself to Photoshop a new sign for your park." Lines would. 1 star. This is an unprecedented level of hating. That's crazy. I did arrive in the late afternoon, so hopefully I get to have a little fun. Hopefully I'm not waiting the whole time. Fun things. Lastly, Ethan said, "Don't ride any rides if you are a kid. I am on a school trip. A lot of us don't feel good. We rode the rides. I am going to feel bad on the bus now." 1 star. Maybe I should have stayed at school and learned about commas, Ethan. Holy smokes. That's wild. No, that's literally not a single punctuation. That's crazy. With all due respect, Ethan did bring up my biggest concern about filming this video, riding roller coasters as a kid. God. I have an extensive list of concerning 1-star reviews to test, so let's get out there. But first, I need to find a silly hat. I walked around the park for a bit looking for a silly hat, and I found the Emporium. Ooh. The Emporium has an amazing selection of sunglasses, but I decided I probably didn't need them, and the hat selection was just fantastic. I had a very difficult time deciding which is the silliest, so I asked a random lady, "You think I should purchase this hat? Is it a fun..."
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But I think it'd be a good look for you.
Okay, all right.
Your friends will have one.
Okay, just one silly hat.
One silly hat. That's not silly. It's cool.
Okay, awesome. Where's the cinnamon bread?
Right next door to the next shop.
All right. Hey, thank you guys. And with that, I'm walking right next door to test our first review. This is for you, Seth, and Charlie. Kind of testing multiple reviews at once. I don't know. I'm gonna go get some cinnamon bread. I walked into the bakery and found my first line. I just started a stopwatch, and at the end of my visit to Dollywood, I'm gonna see how much of a percentage of time I spent waiting versus having fun. The line was actually moving at a decent pace, and I had plenty of time to look at all of their fun food items, but now it's time to order. Hello. How can I help you? May I have your finest cinnamon bread, please?
1 cinnamon bread?
Yes.
There you go.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Whoa. Seth, you didn't mention it was a freaking meal. We have here a $14 loaf of bread. Let's see if Seth is right, huh? Let's check it out. First of all, it's piping hot. My fingers can barely withstand the heat coming off of this bread. Looks to me like there's cinnamon and sugar on it. All comes down to the taste test, I guess. Will this bite influence my review? Let's find out. I'm here with
Seth.
Seth? I didn't think about this in the moment, but could this be Seth from the cinnamon bread review? Seth claims to have tried the cinnamon bread recently. What did you think?
Pretty delicious. Best part about it is scraping the bottom with a spoon.
Oh my, there's a bottom. Did you finish this loaf?
Not the whole thing, but 3/4 of it.
Okay, it's a good day. It's a good day at Dollywood. So far, there's cinnamon and sugar. I saw a review that said there's no cinnamon and sugar. It's the whole point.
For sure, that's all it is.
Strictly cinnamon and sugar. All right, back to you. There's no one else. With the intel I got from Seth, I scraped the bottom of the pan. This might be the craziest thing I've ever done. Here goes nothing. Oh my god, I feel like I'm in trouble for that. Seth, I bought the cinnamon bread. I tried it. I even confirmed with other park goers. Your review is busted. It's busted. I can't even defend you at all, Seth. I wanted to. I really want. On my quest to further test Charlie's review about long lines, I found even sillier hats that made me question my purchase. I get insecure pretty easily, okay? I started looking for a ride. This one looks too scary. This one looks pretty fun, but I really don't want to get wet. And that's when I saw bumper cars. And the line doesn't even look that bad. And best of all, I'm tall enough to ride. Okay, I'm here with some park goers, and I'm gonna get the inside scoop. How long have you guys been here today?
Couple hours.
5 hours. Pretty much all day.
Can you describe the lines? What are the lines like?
They're pretty good. Pretty short, yeah.
Some people say that this place needs to be changed to Lineswood.
I don't agree.
You guys aren't gonna come after me, right?
I will.
I already have beef. That's crazy. Whoa! What the? How do I move? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh! Woo! Oh God! Dang! Woo. While I was recovering from nausea from the bumper cars, I realized that literally everything here spins. This flying one, these teacups, they can't be having fun. Is it just me? Okay guys, honestly, I have been all around the park. Dollywood is really fun. I understand why they claim to be the #1 theme park in America. Everyone here seems so happy. Everyone here seems like they're having a blast. There's some pretty long lines throughout the park, and I'm really fighting to spread my campaign that we should make more rides that don't spin.
Why does everything have to spin?
Thank you guys. I recruited a posse to spread a narrative. This is my narrative. I did find one part of the park that doesn't have crazy lines, and it's this carnival area. So I think I'm gonna try to win a Pokemon, or whatever that is. I don't know what is that. Let's do this. One throw to knock 3 bottles off.
Yeah, but you have 3 tries.
All right, well, can I give it a shot?
Sure can.
All right. At first glance, this carnival game looked extremely easy to me. You guys may not know this, but I have a pretty good arm. And as you can see, I had people watching that I did not want to let down. I'm gonna try one more time. This is my final ticket. I spent $25 on these tickets. I hope I win. And after spending $25, this is my last throw to win a Pokemon prize.
Thank you.
All right, thank you guys. Behind me is a ride called Skyrider. On the website, there are little kids riding it, and they seem to be having fun. I told myself I wasn't gonna go on a ride that spins until Six Flags, but I have to honor Ethan. I have to. Well, there's no more running from it. Let's do this. There's literally no line, so this is like a sign that I should do it, I think. You guys nervous? I'm nervous. Good luck, guys. Yeah. See you soon. I literally can't leave. I can't leave. We're moving. Just in case I don't make it, please promise me that on my gravestone, it will read, he was a big boy. Oh my gosh. I just won a tornado dog. We made it. Why was that so disorienting? On my way to grab some food, I saw the black smoke monster from Lost, which was really cool. It's getting dark, it's getting a little spooky at Dollywood, and I am in search of a tornado dog.
A tornado dog?
Have you heard of it?
I haven't heard of it, but I don't know where you can find it. But
That's
I
crazy.
feel like if you go that over here.
That way?
Yeah. Where have you been on
And the ominous.
tornado? Have you been on the tornado ride? Tennessee tornado?
Oh, that's probably where it is then.
Probably right by it too.
All right, I'll race you. I'm racing you. Tornado dog time. I have successfully secured a tornado dog and water for the small price of $20. This also looks nothing like the review from Starla. I don't necessarily think I wanted to eat what Starla posted, and that was kind of her whole thing, is what even is this? My tornado dog pretty much just looks like a corn dog with curly fries, and maybe I just kind of like have to put the curly fries on the corn dog to make it look like a tornado. At the end of the day, I'm an adult. I'm not gonna play with my food so it looks like some sort of natural disaster. I mean, if anything on planet Earth deserves to be called the tornado dog, it's probably this one I'm holding right now, isn't it? Y'all mind looking away when I take a bite of this? Dang, that's an F5 right there. tornado reference. Starla, I'm sorry for what they gave you, but your review is busted. This is gas. Well, guys, here we are, several hours later, and I survived Dollywood. I'm pretty hardcore on my YouTube channel. In terms of Charlie's review, I waited in lines for an exact total of 56 minutes and 32 seconds. That's a pretty long time because I was only here for about 5 hours. There were tons of things I could have done that didn't have lines, but the coolest rides were definitely packed. Remember, the rules of this video are that I have to leave a 5-star review, but I can't lie. I have to tell the truth. And with that being said, here's my review. Next up, Atlantis. I'm going to Atlantis. It's real. I can't wait to see it. Atlantis Aqua Venture. It's like adventure, but it has the word aqua in it because it's a water park. This place is honestly unbelievable. This is one of, if not the biggest water park in the world. It's located in the Bahamas, which is beautiful. It's all themed around Atlantis, which is the mythical city that reportedly, it was not reportedly, it got sunken under the sea or something. Pretty awesome theme for a water park. There are slides, there are pools, there is a river, there is beach, there is palm tree, there is food, and there is fun. Now let's not get carried away. It's not all sunshine and rainbows, okay? That's why I'm here. In fact, if you read the reviews before stepping foot at Atlantis, you probably would even turn around and go a different direction. For example, Craig said, "Stay away from the water rides. They are dangerous. They don't care about your safety. My wife is injured." 1 star. Yeah. He did attach a photo of his wife's injury. It actually looks pretty bad. If that happened to Haley, I'd be so upset. Good thing she's not here, right? Yeah, she's not here. Mark T said, "Worst experience of my life. 2 sandwiches cost $54. 75% of the pools were closed, and they won't let you use half the floats." 1 star. This review looks identical to those math problems from school that don't make any sense. Mark has $54. He wants 2 BLT sandwiches, but only has access to 25% of the pools. How many floats are left over? At least Susan's making a little bit more sense.
Mayan Temple all have signs indicating a 48-inch height requirement. Then you reach the top, it says it's actually a 50-inch height requirement. My grandson waited 30 minutes and was sent down. Inexcusable. 1 star.
2 things. First of all, it's insane that your grandson is exactly 49 inches. That's the only possibility that he would have gone up thinking he could ride and also get rejected for being too short. Secondly, I'm going down that slide because I've seen an uptick in comments suggesting that I'm the same height as the Rizzler. Are you serious right now? And look, I never met him, okay? So I can't... Look, I just need to go down the slide. Additionally, many people are saying that the Rapid River is dangerous. Peach Blossom 310 said, "Rapid River ride almost killed me. I have broken toes, fractured foot, severely scraped knees and elbows, and my entire body is bruised." 1 star. Oh my goodness. This is like very normal. I guess that just means it's time to investigate. Let's test these reviews. Oh, but first I need to find a silly hat. Hello. Do you guys have any silly hats?
Silly hat?
Maybe that blue one's the silliest.
You're doing the scavenge hat?
Well, I sort of just like getting a silly hat whenever I go do places. All right, that's pretty silly. I'll take this one. So, with a new silly hat officially on my head, I tucked away my belongings and set out to test these 1-star reviews. After I finish testing all these reviews, I'm gonna come sit in that hammock because that looks so nice. I love the beach. I have arrived at the entrance of Rapid River. There is a sign that says it's a high-intensity ride, but everyone is just chilling. Everyone's just having a chill time. I also asked someone on their way out, "Hey, is it dangerous?" Okay, I seem to be getting mixed opinions because the reviews are screaming, saying, "Ryan, don't do this. Whatever you do, don't do this. Turn around, go home, don't even go close to the Rapid River." Well, guess what? You don't know me. I'm freaking crazy. I'm freaking nuts. I see a tube. There's definitely a current. I feel like I'm getting swept away as we speak. All right, here we go. I'm in. Okay, guys, I think this is the starting point, so here goes nothing. I'm honestly really enjoying this not-so-rapid river. Everyone's having so much fun, but I keep seeing these signs, and all of the reviews still have me on edge. Everything seems super relaxed until... Is this one scary? Oh! That was crazy! And just when I thought it was over, I got plunged into more rapids. And suddenly I was terrified, which makes the next clip even worse. This staff member is chasing after me as if my life depends on it. Okay. But it turns out, I think she was just going on her lunch break or something. It was just kind of a weird situation. I don't know. There it is. The finish line. I actually survived Rapid River. Yes, I know. It's honestly a huge day. Thank you. What do we think? Rapid River scale 1 to 5. Rapid River! The Rapid River is busted. Now, may I introduce you to the Mayan Temple. Ooh. The slides look fun, cool, and awesome, but this slide behind me is especially crazy. You slide down the slide, and then you enter into a tunnel filled with sharks and, yeah, pretty much just sharks. You get spit out on the other end, and if you're lucky, you're still breathing. I'm actually kind of serious. I'm not really a thrill seeker. This is pretty much the most exhilarating slide at Atlantis. So much so that you have to cross your arms and legs, which means I probably won't be able to film. I mean, look at that. Everyone's screaming. I'm here with a park goer.
Kayla.
Kayla said she's ridden this slide hundreds of times.
Almost.
Okay. I hear that you have to be at least 48 inches tall.
You do, yes.
Can you just confirm I am?
Yes, yeah. You're just over 48 inches tall.
Okay, well, yeah, just over. All right, we'll see. Kayla seems to think that I'm just over 48 inches tall. All that means is testing Susan's review just got way more interesting. Let's do this. Oh, here we go. Can you just record me? My wife said I'm not tall enough for this one. Can you please? Look at that. Yep. Over 48 inches. And now that you guys have seen my height, I'm next up at the Mayan Temple. Oh my gosh. Without further ado, here's me going down the slide. That ride was actually insane. I think you can say I'm a certified big boy. No, but seriously, I'm over 48 inches tall. Obviously, just thought this would be a cool way to address that. Also, Susan, your review is busted. There was no signs about being 50 inches tall. 48 inches is sufficient. I'm gonna do this one next where you can see all the fishes and sharks. I took some time to ride more rides to test Craig's review. He basically said that they're all dangerous. Just another day being tall enough. But frankly, I'm just having fun. I feel like I'm having a brain blast! Whoa, no way. That's crazy. I just rode all the rides. Have you ridden all the rides today?
No, I'm too scared.
How many of the rides have you been on?
Like 5 of them.
And neither of us are injured.
That's good.
That's always good. Craig, your review is busted. Boom. But the real question is, how much are those sandwiches? I'm eager to test this review, but unfortunately, every single stand that I'm seeing is closed. I'm like, what's going on? I can't be the only one hungry for a sandwich right now. I have breaking news. It's incredibly windy on this side of Atlantis, and also, the BLT shop is closed. That's enough wind for one day. Let's grab some dinner at the coolest Shake Shack in the world. Can I just get a double cheeseburger and the sunset shake? Not only does it have all the cool things that a Shake Shack normally does, like burgers and fries, it has special Bahamas items and an entire aquarium that you can sit next to while you eat. This Shake Shack is goated. They have this Bahamas exclusive milkshake. Can't wait to try that. I got all this food for $34, and that includes gratuity.
Today we're going to be playing the third round of chess. And since it might be a little hard for you to see, we're going to be naming our moves. I'll like name her moves. Alright. You know what? I'm in this video. I'm just helping my grandma. Alright, girl, go.
Okay, I'm number 1. Hi.
Let's get started. So, wait. I'm pretty sure you played D.
I don't think you have to name the moves, do you think?
She played Queen's. Like we played Queen's Pawn, I played King's Pawn. No, do not take it. Like the queen was going in.
Okay,
And you
I'm
can
gonna
set.
take that guy.
Well, not make the queen.
Why are you letting me take everything?
If I were you, I'd develop your horse. That one. Once again.
Game, I did good. I mean,
What's wrong? It's just that my cousin is so successful. I mean, he's literally about to be sold for almost $100,000 just because of his looks. And I'm just a regular Cheeto. You can't change how you look. And that's okay, because there's one goal that will make any Cheeto feel achieved, which is to be eaten. And you're a good-looking Cheeto. You'll get that goal. I know you will. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm being chosen right now. What did I say? I'm gonna be eaten! I'm happy for you. What's wrong? It's just that my cousin is so successful. I mean, he's literally about to be sold for almost $100,000. Okay, girls, follow. Okay, girls, follow the ball. Okay, girls, follow the ball.
You know what it's like when you want to go cry, but you can't let.
Oh, by the way, did you know E.T. was a sentient plant, not an animal?
E.T.'s a plant?
Yes.
Turn on your heart light. He's got a heart.
Okay. So they gave it a heart just so you can relate to it. But it was a plant.
How do you know it's a plant?
Do you remember E.T. would touch the plants and they would go back?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
not an accident. It's a plant.
How do you know this?
Steven Spielberg told me in my office. Oh, by the way, did you know E.T. was...
Yo, y'all actually still believe in gravity? Just walk on a wall, man.
Trying on our favorite collars. Okay, what is going on there? Ma'am, I have some terrible news. Your cat is
Which rapper is your favorite?
I know the creators won 2 Grammys and maybe had the most successful album of 2024. And even though he was a huge part of my childhood, the kids may know him for this.
Megumi, yo, Megumi, my boy, what you want for dinner, gang? What's purple? Oh,
Oh no.
I rock like pebble, jump for your sheet, hear this beat, coming like heavy metal. If you got a business, bro, please set it in stone like rock. I came with a brand new box. Like man, have guys who shop don't like Uzi, but this thing rocks. Aye.
activity. The Shake Shack is at the park as well, so I'm having a really hard time believing that 2 BLTs cost you $54, Mark. Is that really everything you ordered, Mark? Show us the receipt. Review busted. I've always wanted to bust a review sitting next to an aquarium. With that being said, let's dig in. Where else can you enjoy a double smash burger in front of a giant fish tank? As you can tell, I'm enjoying myself. I did get scared a couple times, but I mean, that's normal. That's like a normal thing for me. The cool thing about Atlantis is that it's actually a resort as well, so you can sleep here. And that's exactly what I did. And I wrote my review from my bed. Well, here we are. I got my silly hat early, if that was not apparent. I saw it in a store on the way over here. I was like, okay, that's the one. So here I am. It's crazy. Anyways, here's where it all began. My fear of roller coasters. 15 years later, I'm back. Back at Six Flags. At the end of the day, the question is my fear rational? Paul would say...
You're about to peek an angle that you know an enemy is holding. But what is the best way of peeking it? Do you peek closer, further, or at the same distance from the angle as the enemy? Does it even make a difference? Let's look at this little simulation I made. You are the dark blue circle, and your line of sight is represented by the light blue lines coming out of the circle. The box in the middle is the angle obscuring you from the enemy, and the enemy is the same as you, except red with light red lines. In the first scenario, you're peeking closer to the angle than the enemy. Note how they are able to see the edge of your model before you are able to see them. In the second scenario, you're both the same distance from the angle. This means that you'll be able to see each other at the same time. In the last scenario, you're peeking further from the angle, and you will be able to see the enemy before they can see you. Just like the first scenario, but reversed. That means the further you are from an angle, the more likely you are to be able to see the enemy first and give you the slightest advantage. You're about to peek an angle that
one of us speaks nothing.
Jump for your sheet, hear this beat, coming like heavy metal. If you got a...
This guy created a fart detector that beeps whenever...
Dançando com shortinho de dormir, com shortinho de dormir, vídeo dançando com shortinho de dormir, com shortinho de dormir.
In. Oh.
Double move chess is way too fun. White starts by making one move, then make 2 moves per turn. You have to look out for pawns because they can stretch across the center to capture in a single turn, and checks don't exist, so your king can move into danger to capture a piece. You can also win the game in some really fun ways, like this boomerang bishop move and this king capturing the other king. Double move chess is way too fun. White
Yellow, red, green. You're so stupid, just like Wolverine. Red, yellow.
Hello, bro.
Yo, check this out.
Yo, how does it even work? What? No way! Oh my god! That's actually incredible! It's actually so cool! I mean, look, there's literally nothing around here. So cool! Hello, bro.
Hey, Dad, I'm gonna go hang out with my friends. All right, use protection. Dad,
Any girl with an attitude problem can do this. Any girl with an attitude.
Sonic!
What is it, Amy?
If I said I love.
Last year, I took a CIA test. Granted, it was for kids, it was pretty easy. So I decided after like a year of really learning, what if I took an actual test to assess my skills? A hacker test. Basically, this website, tryhackme.com, has different games and quizzes and puzzles made mainly from different people throughout the OSINT community. So I found this room online that will basically just put my skills to the test. Let's see how I do.
All names, emails, social handles, and more shown in this video are not real and are only for the purpose of the puzzle.
Alright, so this is a test. It looks like it's like 6 tasks here, and honestly I'm pretty confident, or I'm like 75% confident I'll be able to finish without any hints because I keep in touch with like the community, the OSINT community.
I own one of the largest servers on Discord, and as you know, when you type @everyone in a Discord server, it sends a notification to every single person in the server. 2 years ago, I pinged everyone in my server, and this is what chat looked like. But at the time, our server only had 39,000 members. Today, we have over 730,000 members. This is literally one of the biggest servers in Discord. And we are going to ping everyone. And not gonna lie, I'm kinda worried because the last time we pinged everyone, it broke the entire server. And this will be 19 times more destructive. So I created this new Discord account. We're gonna join the server and pretend to be a hacker. Obviously, people are gonna think it's fake, but what they don't know is I own the entire server. Secret admin powers. So it looks like there's a lot of mods online. Let's try and start some drama here without getting banned. And yeah, guys, this is literally a brand new account. Alright guys, we're doing it. We're sending the message. Here we go. No way. No way. Oh my goodness. Guys, it's going. Alright guys, we're doing another everyone ping. We're dropping another everyone ping in the chat. Here we go. Boom. Oh my goodness, guys. So yeah, guys, this is what happens when you ping everyone on a server with 730,000 members.
So one of our players just found a 37-move solution to a 65-move puzzle. Last week we uploaded this dice builder puzzle where all of your faces are set to the dash spell. Dash lets you move 2 spaces in 1 step, so this puzzle lets us do cheeky things like this, where to get to this space right next to you, you need to take this weird little detour. And we expanded on this to take the player on all sorts of crazy detours. However, when I made this puzzle, I fully forgot that the players can customize their die. I mean, all they can really do in this level is remove dashes from their faces, so like, surely that would only make them slower. Discord member Lee somehow found the perfect setup, using 2 carefully placed blank faces to take 1 step here and there instead of 2, realigning their die to avoid every possible detour. They got to the end in 37 moves. It is ridiculous, and it is everything I love about this game. So one of our players...
Here's how much money Uzi'd be standing on according to their lyrics.
In reality, I'm 5'4", stand on my money, now I'm 6'6". Stand on my money, I'm tall as Pippin. I make a meal, stand on my money like my name Shaquille. I stand on my money, turn to 9-10. Stand on my money, don't know my side.
Here's how much money Uzi...
Dançando com shortinho onde dormir. Com shortinho onde dormir.
Technoblade, you lost. Oh.
Hey, who the took a sip of my cranberry?
Without you, 60 minutes feels like an hour.
Oh, you're so sweet. What? You're lucky I'm in a good state right now.
Damn, bitch, New York? Super Without you, 60 minutes feels like an hour.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Have you ever cried after losing a chess game?